listeners.
Okay, so quick rundown. 1 minute for elevator pitch, 10 minutes to share your pre-recorded video, 5 minutes for the judge to ask questions, keeping them brief, and 1 to 5 minutes to score and transition, so 25 minutes total. Let's get it started and good luck to you all. So team OC, you can present your 1 minute elevator pitch.
Thank you. I'm Marissa Bist, and I would like to introduce Stella. Over the past year, our team has had firsthand experience with the poor quality and chaotic structure of currently available online learning platforms. In response, we have developed the ideal learning management system that will increase the quality of and accessibility to digital education. Stella integrates collaborative opportunities and creative customization features to increase student engagement and performance. The platform also offers detailed analytics on student retention, grade trends, and class engagement so that educational institutions can use Stella to grow themselves and their students to their full potential. Stella is unique from other current digital school platforms, and we are confident that it will take the growing market for learning management systems to the next level. We have already started discussions with potential customers and future users of Stella, and we plan to launch our product in the spring of 2022. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Team OC. So next we will now see your pre-recorded video.
Imagine this. You have just ended your 90-minute math Zoom with droopy eyes and a killer headache. Your teacher spent the last 5 minutes of class ranting about Schoology's ineffective grading system and how they would need 3 more weeks to input your test grades. The last thing you want to do is see the awful webpage with an endless flow of assignments. This is what school has become for students across the world. Now, meet Stella, a new and improved digital learning platform made for the students by the students. Stella enables schools to provide seamless and effective communication between students and teachers, creating a safe and engaging learning environment. Current digital models do not cater to students and teachers in an effective way and lack many features that would improve the online schooling experience for everyone. With Stella, we look to address the 2 main problems found in distance learning. 1, disorganized customer interfaces, and 2, a lack of crucial socialization and communication between students and teachers. This is what some current platforms look like. As you can see, they aren't visually engaging and they do not create an appealing interface for students and educators. Another huge problem with current learning management systems is the lack of consistency among teachers. As you can see, Teacher 1 likes to organize their webpage by units, but Teacher 2 prefers to organize their webpage by categories of homework, assessments, and notes. Teachers organize their web pages to their own preferences, but hardly take into account how this can be confusing for their students. Stella solves this issue with its novel customizability. Now I'd like to refer to Cameron.
Thanks, Marissa. Stella is targeting school districts and academic institutions across the globe. But you may be wondering what makes us unique. Unlike any other learning management system, Stella's team has firsthand experience with the troubles of current school platforms, giving us the unique insight we need to create a better platform. Our platform will, first, significantly increase student engagement, secondly, encourage student attendance, and third, foster effective collaboration, resulting in a projected 20% increase in learning retention, 30% increase in attendance, and meeting our goal of making everyone a stellar or star student. Our innovative solution is more essential than ever as we move towards a more digitalized world. Looking at Stella's top 20 competitors, we saw many lacking features in their learning management systems. Although Schoology does allow for digital submissions and integrated testing, it lacks the socialization features such as student chatting and video calls that Stella ensures to integrate. Additionally, you can clearly see both Schooloop and Google Classroom lack many of the 9 features Stella incorporates. Unlike any other platform, Stella has a customizable interface that allows for open socialization among students and teachers. Stella strives for perfection in the market. Now, I'd like to hand it off to Ashvi.
Thank you, Cameron. We have conducted a survey of nearly 100 students and would like to share with you some of their thoughts. 92% of the students said that they wish their school learning platform was more customizable and organized. 100% of the students who responded to our survey said that they believe they would have better grades if they used Stella. According to a paper authored by the National Center for Education Statistics, offering a customizable learning management system for students would likely increase student retention and awareness by 23%. This is a big jump, and Stella is honored to offer such features laid out by the NCES integrated into our platform. Now, let's go and look at some of the benefits Stella has to offer. We want the Stella experience to be simple and clean. Stella has organized everything in one place. We integrate Zoom on Stella with notifications popping up to remind students of their upcoming meetings. This not only increases attendance, but also socialization. Socialization is a huge part of students' mental health. That's why Stella offers video calls and chat rooms for students to socialize and collaborate with their peers. Students will also be able to see which one of their peers are online when they are working, allowing for more seamless communication. Students are saying that the worst part of online schooling is the unorganized interfaces. That's why everything in Stella is personalized to suit you, whether you're a teacher, administrator, or student. Whatever role you play in your school district, our interface customization tool allows for a more organized and visually relaxing portfolio. And if you like Stella better a different way, then our customization tools allow for that. Stella is the ideal tool for online learning. Another feature Stella provides is detailed analytics. We can track students' retention of lessons, students' grade trends, and also student engagement, which are all valuable aspects of students' education. These analytics improve as we track more students and will aid schools in optimizing their environments and teaching methods. We plan to protect Stella in 3 different ways. We plan to file for a provisional patent, which will be done as of June 2021, and later a utility patent to cover our unique customizability and interface. Secondly, we will register a copyright on both our software's code and layout. Lastly, we plan to trademark our brand name. Now I'd like to refer to Beyonce.
Thank you, Ashby. The market for learning management systems is only growing, and we have the perfect product to take the industry to the next level. The global learning management system market size is projected to grow to up to $38.1 billion by 2027, experiencing a compounded annual growth rate of 19.7%. In the United States alone, a total of 56.4 million students are projected to attend primary and secondary schools, making our service addressable market $507.6 million. The California Department of Education shows that over 6 million students enrolled in California public schools in the year 2020 alone, making our service obtainable market $55.5 million. We have 3 different approaches to marketing our product. Number 1, directly communicating with our pre-selected customers of school districts and universities. Number 2, receiving referrals from satisfied customers. And number 3, raising awareness about our product through social media advertisements. We hope to start by incorporating 4 California school districts and growing our company yearly by adding new schools and districts in the West Coast every year, eventually expanding across the United States and internationally as well. And now back to Cameron.
Thanks, Beyonce. Over the first 5 years, we calculated our market penetration by planning to expand from schools in Southern California to the Pacific West Coast, to the Western US, nationally, and eventually globally. We will launch in 2022 with a yearly discounted subscription model of $6 per user per year, increasing the cost gradually each year until we reach our target value of $9. We also plan to charge $2 per 1,000 students per month for detailed analytics provided to the district, gradually increasing the price every year as the analytics improve. This is the culmination of our calculations. We've taken our projected market penetration correlated to our obtainable market by domain and received these results for each year. We've identified some costs as being the cost of infrastructure development and maintenance and the cost of hiring personnel, such as developers and general administrators. By 2023, we plan to have a total net revenue of $1.5 million. And by year 2026, we hope to make $39.1 million at a 1% market penetration. On a per user basis, we calculated how much it would cost us to successfully acquire a customer. We've got this by dividing our sales and marketing budget by our projected number of users. As we become more efficient in our spending, we expect to see this cost drop significantly. And using our top line revenue, we calculated our customer lifetime value by multiplying our gross revenue by an expected customer retention rate of 3 years. Finally, we divided this value by the number of users in the respective year. As you can see, the value of our users greatly surpasses the cost to acquire these users, rendering us profitable. We just need you. Now I'd like to refer back to Beyonce.
Thank you, Cameron. So our board of advisors includes Karen Yelsey, who will be providing valuable insight on what school districts are looking for in platforms and how to penetrate our market. She says, if Stella existed in the market right now, I would definitely introduce it to our district board. Xingping Cui will aid us in connecting with universities as potential customers for Stella. Our third advisor is Farhan Aziz, who will help us guide Stella in financial and legal decisions. Among our board are also our advisors, Nikki Arora and Ananta Mukherjee, who have mentored and guided our team. They have and will continue to share their expertise to assist our growth.
Additionally, we have met with our school principal, Mr. Joshua Hill, and here is what he has to say about Stella.
Hi, my name is Josh Hill. I'm the principal at Colonel Del Mar High School, and I have some amazing students who are working to fix some of the problems we've come across as we've tried to implement hybrid and distance learning this year. They have a product that's going to address two of the main issues that we've struggled with our current product. First, communication between students and teachers. Also, the user interface has been difficult. So something that would enable the interface to be more interactive and something that's easier to organize would be helpful with the current LMS that we're using. So I wish them the best and think that what they're about is something that would definitely be beneficial to our school and hopefully many others out there.
And finally, our ask. We are looking to raise $650,000 for 35% equity in our company. $300,000 is allocated towards product development, $120,000 is directed towards sales and marketing, and the remaining amount for operational costs. And now to introduce our team.
I'm Marissa, and as Chief Executive Officer, I will lead Stella's growth strategy and future direction.
I'm Beyonce, and as Chief Marketing Officer, I oversee the marketing, media, and branding of Stella.
I'm Cameron, and as the Chief Operations Officer, I design and oversee Stella's business strategies and operations.
I'm Ashvi, and as the Chief Technology Officer, I oversee Stella's seamless platform to ensure it is always working efficiently. Thank you for your time. We are incredibly excited and honored for this opportunity.
Okay, so now it's time for the Q&A. So remember, you guys have 5 minutes for questions and answers. If Mr. Sheets would like to start.
Yes, thank you. So there are solutions out there, and you've identified some of the problems with them. Can you identify one or two things about Stella that are going to be really sticky, get people to lean forward and adopt this into the school systems?
Yes, so Stella's unique features include its novel customizability on the student end and the seamless communication, which has been lacking in many other platforms, and also our detailed analytics, which no other school platform out there has right now. So our novel customizability allows students to customize the school platform on their end, which no other platform allows for, and this allows for more student engagement and interaction with the platform itself. And our seamless communication enables more connection between students and teachers and an easier way to connect with other students, especially when you're learning online, which can be very lonely. And lastly, our detailed analytics help school districts and teachers just know how their students are retaining their information and how they can improve based on the analytics they receive.
Also, to add on, add on to that, one of Stella's biggest incentives is that it's made by the students for the students. So all of the issues have been identified by the students themselves, which is us, and we can see things from a different perspective than like teachers or outside people. So I think that is also one of the biggest reasons why Stella is unique.
Yes, thank you. So I'm curious about how much you spoke to the buyers of these LMS systems to understand their buying decision criteria. Like, how are they making their decisions today, and how would Stella be different?
Yes, we spoke with our principal as to like the process of choosing a new LMS, and basically it goes through a few rounds of different people. They like vote on what platform they think is best, and then they have a trial period with it. And then after they decide on a specific LMS, they'll take it to the teachers, and there's like training sessions to train the teachers on how to use it. And he also said that Stella, especially our board of advisors, we also had Karen Yelsey, and she said that Stella is like a great novel LMS that they would definitely consider in that situation.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, it seems you're building a great product. What's your customer convincing strategy? So, given that you'll be spending time in school and then you're also going to market the product, how are you going to go about scaling the product to different schools, to the next 50, the next 100 schools?
So once we have like a customer acquired, they're maintained for a really long time and we instantly get like thousands of users because we're selling to districts. And schools like need platforms like Stella to improve education, and the world needs accessibility to education. So we plan to first start in our home market, which is in Southern California, and we have personal connections with the school board and the principals and stuff here. So, and then once we have those, we can use them as like examples, and people will be able to see the success of Stella through those users. And like I said, once we have like a few districts, it's already like thousands and thousands of users. So, yeah.
And if the districts that have been established, if they like our product, then they'll like share the word by mouth to other districts, and then that also helps us gain more market penetration.
I think, Anika, you're on mute. Let me ask the question. I think good presentation, guys. Good to see that you spoke with a lot of students and also you have some feedback from your school principal. But did you also get a chance to speak with any of the teachers, and what kind of feedback or suggestions did you get from the teacher community?
Yes, we actually did speak with one of our teachers. She is known to be like the most well versed in Schoology and all of the LMS related things, and she tends to like teach other teachers. And the feedback that she gave us was that we showed her Stella, and she said Stella's definitely like a great product. There's a lot of things that Schoology doesn't have that Stella does have, and she would love to see us make that jump to have more features that students really need right now. And it's also really helpful for teachers on their end, what our product can do.
All right, so that wraps up our Q&A. Thank you so much to Team OC. Great job. And now the judges will have their deliberation.